Hello everyone, Shintobian here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards, Campaign Mode. This weekend we have a 400 point campaign with everything at max level, and this is a clan event where we're playing as Servants of the Emperor against Necrons. With this campaign we actually have two more Lords of War entering the game. First for the Servants of the Emperor, we've got the Stormlord, a very big tank with Barrage and Taunt, which is an interesting choice, but if you look at the max level there, 605 health and 142 barrage damage for exactly 100 points. But if you look over in the collection, you can see the new Obelisk, which has Big Game Hunter and Regeneration. This one is 89 points, it's very tanky at 555 health and 199 damage at max level. So I've seen that one appear a couple times in the campaign so far. So with 400 points, everything at max level, of course, Greyfax is probably going to be your best choice, but I do want to play as someone other than Greyfax for once, so we're going to be running Morven Vol, who has a solid special rule that reduces the incoming damage from attacks by 30% for the first 3 instances. And we got a bunch of really heavy vehicles, as well as some solid heroes as well. Just going through the list, we've got the Rogaldorn Battle Tank with Barrage and Precision Shot. The Quester Mechanicus Knight Moirax is a solid one, with Regeneration and Big Game Hunter. This thing is very tanky and also dishes out tons of damage at max level. The Valkyrie is not actually the greatest card, but I don't have any Lords of War for Servants of the Emperor, so this is the best I can do. Now we've got the Warglaive as well. Curtis Hicks, as always, is just incredibly strong at max level. Ironhand Strachan is pretty good as well. Especially with Morven Vol, who can protect him a little bit more with the Holy Aegis. This is a new one, the Cadian Armored Sentinel. Not too amazing of a card, but we're just going to throw it in there and see what that Plasma Cannon can do. And Ibram Gaunt for some inspiring presence. So let's go ahead and deploy, and we'll see how long it takes us to get through these waves of Necrons. One thing about Necrons is that they are very good at regenerating health, either through the healing from Medicae or from regeneration. They have more of those traits, I think, than any other faction. So sometimes you'll find yourself facing some things with a whole lot of health. And we are up against Othakar here. They have the initiative, so they will be taking the first turn and starting off with a Cryptek there with a Medicae. So let's throw down Ironhand Strachan. I think maybe across from this guy, that would actually be pretty solid. Get that Berserk going. He gets plus 12 to his attack stats every time he takes damage. They've got a Scorpic Destroyer. So I think we'll just throw down the Valkyrie for now. Thing is quite tanky. And I'll hit him with an outflank. And okay, yeah, this is pretty good then. So yeah, this thing also can take a while to take down the Doom Scythe. But we are going to drop this boy across from it. The Big Game Hunter will deal extra damage with each attack. So we'll see which attack type they go for. Another thing about Necrons I've noticed is they do actually have quite a few debuffing going on. So like in this case, the Doom Scythe, instead of attacking, it's going to debuff my melee. So yeah, I found that I'm attacking with like less damage quite often, but the retaliation there pretty good, 119 damage, and I think, yeah, we will go with the ranged attacks here. On our turn, 16 healing from the regeneration on both sides. So Ironhand Strachan, 81, 142 in the center lane, and then a big barrage there from the Valkyrie. Pretty solid first turn for the Servants of the Emperor, and again, the damage from their counterattacks is getting reduced on our end. You can see how many more stacks are remaining if you tap on the card. They're going for another melee attack. Okay, and yeah, we'll be able to counterattack, and we'll come pretty close to killing the Doom Scythe. I'm not sure if we have quite enough, because that, yeah, the Big Game Hunter there is not actually at max level. It's only, I think, the second tier. 45% extra damage. Okay, they are bringing out a legendary, the Tesseract Arc. That thing has a lot of health, that is for sure. I think we might switch it up, maybe, and yeah, go for melee attack here. Yeah, I don't think Ironhand Strachan's going to last for long against the likes of that, unfortunately. Valkyrie is able to debuff their range, though, back to 0%. Othakar's special rule, it's not really that good. Adds 15 to the stats. when my guys have been damaged, but it doesn't really make a huge difference when everything's at max level. They are going for the melee attack this time. Valkyrie is about to get torn apart. Do I want to go ranged here? Or should I just keep going melee? Because if I go melee, then, well, I think, yeah, maybe we'll just go melee here. Debuff the ranged once again, and the Valkyrie does survive with 3 health. So it's done its job, I think. Knocked out the second shield on the Deceiver, but that thing is, this guy's pretty strong there. Still dealing extra damage, though, from the Big Game Hunter. Big ranged attack incoming. And Iron Hand Strachan will actually be able to take down the Tesseract Arc. Amazingly. That guy is, he's gotten pretty big there. Oh, and also the Valkyrie actually took down the Skorbeck Destroyer. So, yeah, over 100 attack stats on Strachan. We've got lots of Big Game Hunters everywhere. The Knight Scythe over in the right lane. Let's go with a ranged attack. Get one last attack in with the Valkyrie before it goes down, and yeah, that actually worked out really well. Doing pretty good so far. I've only lost 1 card. We've already destroyed like 5 of theirs. Not bad at all. They do have some big guns coming out here, though. The Doomsday Arc. Forgot to mention this is level 15, isn't it? So let's see. Doomsday Arc, is that actually going to be able to kill this thing? I think unless they get like a buff of some kind from Outflanker and Inspiring Presence, I think it will survive. Yeah, so it's actually good to go. They brought out an Annihilation Bard, so nothing too crazy. Actually, I forgot they had the Precision Shot, though, so yeah, that Doomsday Arc is definitely going to actually be killing my big dude there. And in fact, they're going to be killing more than just that. The Sentinel will survive. Counterattack in the right lane, and we're very close to bringing out the enemy Warlord. Unfortunately, this thing does not have a melee attack, because I was wanting to switch to melee right about now. I think I still will. Bring out old Curtis Hicks. And let's go with, I think Inspiring Presence is a good combo with Curtis Hicks. Oh, I do want to bring out the Rogel Dorn as well, but maybe we'll save that for when this Sentinel dies. If it even comes to that. Yeah, I'm sure they'll go range next turn, but well, 233 damage from that Furious Charge. That was pretty ridiculous. This guy's just so OP, it's absurd. Like, even without Greyfax, he is so strong. So we're actually going to take down, yeah, we'll take down the Doomsday Arc in 1 turn. And then their Warlord's going to deploy Ulthakar. And, I mean, he's also over 40 points, so he's going to be taking extra damage from old Curtis Hicks. They are able to destroy the Sentinel. So this is where we get to bring out, saving the best for last, the Rogel Dorn Battle Tank is going to be coming out here, and it's going to be buffed by the Inspiring Presence from Ibram Gaunt. So we're going to get a huge Precision Barrage incoming here. So yeah, that's 60% again, because it's not a legendary, it's just an epic. Precision Shot is the secondary tree, but still 113 damage, not quite enough to knock out the this thing with the Precision Shot, but actually, yeah, 253 damage from the main attack. It's well more than enough to end this game. So yeah, we didn't really come up against the strongest in the Necron arsenal. It's still fairly early. I have, like I said though, seen some pretty big things come out pretty early on. Like the Lords of War started dropping earlier than I was expecting. But yeah, that is this event for you. It's a decently fun one. Servants of the Emperor do have a lot of really powerful cards. And playing against Necrons can be a bit of a slog, but it's been going alright, I think. Again, still really excited about all the new content that will be coming to this game, hopefully in the near future. We will have to wait a little while, I think, and it's going to be released slowly over time, but a year from now, I think this game may be very different than the one that we've been playing for the past couple of years. So, anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.